Hello everyone, welcome back to this video series on FreeCAD for engineering drafting. In today's exercise, we are going to draw how the development can be done for a truncated cylinder if there is any section has been drawn. So for which a statement of the question has been given, a cylinder of diameter 40 mm and height 50 mm is resting vertically on one of its ends on HP. It is cut by a plane perpendicular to VP and inclined at a 30 degree to HP. The plane meets the axis at a point 30 mm from the base. Draw the development of the lateral surface of the lower portion of the truncated cylinder using the CAD software. So again, it's a two-step process. This is what the final output you can able to see, which has been given. So you are supposed to develop this one. You're supposed to develop this one, right? So first, we shall go with the top view that represents the circle of radius 20 mm. We go with the FreeCAD software. Again, as always, go with the new command. In the workbench, select the draft mode and the 3D view, make it to top. Then I can go with the circle command. Click this one. You can pick anywhere within the workspace, and then you can give the radius as 20. Right? You can close it. Now we got this one. As always, don't forget the display mode, change it to wireframe. So once this has been done, let me go with the front view. So for drawing the front view, let me divide the circle into number of components. So for which I can use the line command. I can select the edges. Right. So I selected this one. So now you can see I made it into 8 different segments. Right. Let me give the points. So simultaneously you can give all these things. I can give it as A. Right. And in the anti-clockwise direction, it has to be start from that one. So for which I can go with the move command. Select this one. Paste it near to the surface. Okay. So let me go with the this one. We change it to B. C. Right, this has been done, and don't forget, since it is a circle, change the angular deflection as 1 degree and deviation as 0.01. So now the front view, everything is over. Let me go with the the top view is over. Let me go with the front view. So for which, let me draw the baseline. Right, so from this only the extension has to be done. So first, let me take the projections up to this line. So if it is, again, as I told, if it is not working, you can extend up to some extent, then we can use the trimx command. Later I can do that one. Let me connect these points first. Okay, so now I can use the trimx command. Right up. So everything is being done. So now the axis height has been given as 50 mm. So that I need to extend it. Let me start with this one. So go with again the line command, extend it to 50 mm. Right. So next, if needed, I can draw the line command, or else I can go with the half set. Again, this is a simplified way to draw the parallel lines. So once this has been done, I can connect the top edge. Right. So the front view is, the simple view is over. Right. So we need to give the letterings. So starts with the A dash. This is A dash. Let me go with the move command. Select it. I can give this one. Select it. Give it. In this case, some intersection might be there that we need to accept it. Okay. Let me start with the changing this one. This is A dash only, whereas this one is B dash of H dash. The next one is C dash of G dash. Next one is D dash of F dash. And finally, this is E dash. So if there is any overlapping, so try to change it. So for example, this one, I can move this one. Copy is not required. I can put it somewhere here. Right? And then this, I can move it. I can keep it in this way. Right? And then this one, keep it here, and E dash. Okay. And finally this alone. Make it to the nearest possible. Right. And slightly move that one. Okay. So now this has been done. So the top, now I'm going to draw this section line. So here the section line has been given, which is making an inclination of 30° with the horizontal, and it's intersect the axis at a distance of 30 mm from the base. Right. So let me draw a line. Let me have this one. Select this one, and I can go with the half set. Right. So at a distance of 30. Let me draw this one. This is the point that I am going to draw this section line. That angle is 30°. Right. So let me go with the line command, pick the intersection point, and then go with the angle with the 30°. Right. So now you can see that 30° line can be drawn. This is the section line that we are going to draw it. Right. So I can extend, and then I can go with the trim X. I can extend it up to, if the edge is possible, I can draw that one. Right. So now the section line has been drawn. Okay. So from this, I need to extend this one. So for which, first let me go with the stretch out length has to be drawn in the development area. So I can draw a line. Can go some extent. Right. So now let me draw a vertical line first. Anywhere from this one. Or else I can go with the half set. I can pick anywhere. This one is, it's not working. Right. So let me select this one. I can go with the move command, copy. I can bring it anywhere. Right. So make sure that this meets this particular point. You can see the gap is available. I can extend up to this, right? So now this has been drawn. So now the stretch out length is known, which is 125.6. I can go with the offset command. Again, offset, select this line. The distance is 125.6. So I gave this one, right? So now I can connect these two things. Right, next I need to divide it into 8 segments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 as per the circle divisions. So for which I can go with this line itself. I can go with this data. In the subdivisions, predefined it would have been 0. So I can give it as 7 subdivisions. Okay, so now we can see all the things has been divided into 8 segments. Now I can draw this one. I can go with the offset command. I can pick that edges. Right. Right. So I divided this into 8 different segments. So now I need to extend this lines. So for which, so first let me give the text for these things. So it will start with the 1 dash. You can go with this text. You can give it here. So this is 1 dash. Right. Next up, you can keep it here. So this point will be 2 dash of 8 dash. So let me give this one the move command. Again, copy can be enabled. So 2 dash. Again, if you want means you can give it in 2 different sides. So let me give it in this direction. And again, I can give it in this one. This one. Here. Here. And finally, it is here. So I can give the notations. Let me start with this one. This is 2 dash. This is 8 dash. 8 dash. And this is 3 dash. And this one would have been 7 dash. 3 dash of 7 dash. And then we have 4 dash. This one will be 6 dash. And finally, this is 5 dash. So these things only I need to extend it. So why we are giving it in 2 different things in order to avoid the intersecting. Nothing else is that. So this is 2 dash only. I gave it as 2 double dash. Okay. So now I can extend these lines. So for which you can see this text is available A to E. Right. So again that I can draw it. So this is A. Right. So now I can move these things. I can give the nearest point. Again, I can go with the move. Now copy can be enabled. So I can give it. Okay. Now again, change the text. This is the one we need to start with that. So it will be B, C, D, E, F, G H, and again come back to its original thing A itself, right? So now I need to extend these things. Okay, so let me start with the line command. Intersection, I can bring it to the extreme end, so both 1 and 8 are available. So let me start with the intersecting up to this edge. So if it is not possible, we can extend up externally. So now 1 is over. Then second line is I need to bring it up to this particular point if needed, or else you can go with the full thing also, right? So I can go with the line command. This intersection has to be taken. I can go outwards. Similarly, this intersection, I can go outwards. This intersection, and finally this intersection, right? So now everything has been done. You can go with the trimx command, remove the extended portions. So this has been done. So now I need to connect these points, right? Let me start with the giving the notations. So this is the 1 point. Okay. So now again I can move these things. Right. Next I can have the copies enabled. This is the second point, the third point, this is the fourth one, this is the fifth one, we'll have the sixth one, seventh one, and then we have the eighth one. Again it will go back to its first point. Okay, so I can change these things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and finally 8. Right, so I need to connect these points by using the B-spline command. So I can go with the B-spline. Now pick the points. So pick the points. Pick all the intersections. Right. And now the development has been done. Okay. So now in order to show this one separately, I can change this color, give some different colors, or even you can increase the line thickness, and the bottom side also should be visible, so that also to be changed with a different color. Let me delete this one. Okay, so this alone I need to change it. This color. Next I can extend this one with this line. Okay, so similarly the side also I can delete it. I can draw a line connecting. So I can draw a line connecting here. So this, and then I can connect this edges. Right, so this alone I need to change it to a red color. Okay, so similarly the base also has to be done. Right, so there is some small error is there. While doing this one, make sure that this is intersecting. Okay, so this also I need to make it so it has not been drawn properly. That is the reason. So it has not been done properly. So that alone you can change it to proper points, right? So similarly, this line also has to be extended, right? So I can delete this line first. This is a solid line, so I can change it to red itself. Right. Next, I can draw a line starting from this one with an angle of 30 degree. I can extend up to some extent. Right. So next, I can do the same thing, or else I can move this one also. I can put it here. Right. So in this way, this can be done. Whereas these two has to be done with the draw style of dash dot. Okay. So if needed, you can extend it up to the base line. Right. So now I can get the again similarly these points lines also can be deleted in order to show the differences. I can go up to this one, and again I can start from this intersection up to this edge, and again I'll start with this one up to this intersection, and again this intersection up to this one. So why differentiating means in order to give different colors. Okay, so this has also been done. So similarly the circle color also can be changed to okay. So now the dimensioning has to be done. That means select the alt command, select these two lines. I can give some extra. Okay, so reduce the arrow size. Let me go with the 0.5, check it with that one. Yeah, it is somewhat okay. I can give 0.6. Okay, then I can give the show unit. Right, so this has also been done. Next thing is that I need to give the axis dimensioning. I can give in this way. Similarly, this height is also to be extended. I can give it in this direction. Okay, so this has to be flip text. All right. And one more thing is that the radius. Radius is also to be. So for which, let me go use the label command. I can pick anywhere. And I am just going with some inclined line of nearly 45 degree and then a small horizontal portion. So under which you can go with the data, custom text. Within that square bracket, you can change it to R20. Right? So in this way only. And one more dimensioning, this one also to be given. So let me go with this one. Let me go with this intersection. I can extend it. So you may be getting some distance, 125.6 exactly speaking. So if you want means you can check that one also. So decimals means you can see 125.6 will be that, but it's not required for our case. But we need to give some different things. So under the heading text over it, we can type out the required thing, stretch out length. Okay. Right. So in this way it can be done. And finally, we need to give with this one all dimensions are in M. Okay. So this is what the development for a truncated surface of a cylinder. Okay. And I forgot to mention this one, this arrows are required, which will show which portion that we are going to see. right? So for which you can use the label command itself. Draw a line which should be perpendicular to this line. So I can close this one. So it's we can't draw exactly with this one. So try to mix. I'm sorry, I just made it in the different direction. Yes. Okay. So in this way you can make it. So I can give the label, go with the data. Let me give as yes. Right. So similarly, the other side also to be drawn. If to have the uniformity, let me select this one. You go with the move command, copy enabled, and then I can take the same thing outwards. So in this way also can be, sorry, that was an error. Let's go with the move command. In this way you can, this, or else I can draw it again. Make sure this is perpendicular. Okay, I can give the labeling. Right, so that's it with respect to the this particular exercise. Okay, shall meet in the next lecture for a different exercise. Thank you.